Hi, this is Carlos Cousins. The following U.S. and world literature passage question is asking us for sort of a main idea of a passage that's not in essay format, but is actually just prose. So for these, you have to think about the passage as a whole. Remember, I have omitted the first paragraph here, but the first paragraph, we've got the author, this boy, sort of dreaming about Gilberte and how awesome she was and how he wanted for them to declare love to each other when they met at the Champs-Élysées the next day. And the second paragraph actually records that encounter. So a boy thinks about a playmate and pleads with her to love him. That sounds a little bit weird, and it's actually not correct. He doesn't get to pleading her to love him. In fact, what happens is he has this weird instinct when he sees her that makes it as though she, the girl he actually meets at the Champs Elysees, and the little girl who had inspired my dreams, or the little girl he had been dreaming about, had been two different people. He's like very disappointed. She seems like a completely different person when he actually sees her in person, and isn't very excited about it. So no, he doesn't go and pleads with her to love him. He actually doesn't feel the same attraction that he had for her at the beginning. A boy describes a day at a park where he is rejected by his love. It's not that his love rejects him. He sort of rejects her before she even developed any feelings for him at all, right? So that's not the right answer. A boy plays a game of catch with his crush at a park in France. It's true that they play a game of catch. Later on, he's thinking about, oh my gosh, she's so different from what I thought, and she throws the ball at him and interrupts his thought process. But although the game of catch occurs, it's not the best description, and that becomes apparent when we look at the last answer. A boy discovers that his idea of a girl differs from how she appears in reality. This is better because we spent that whole first paragraph talking about the idea of the girl, and then only the second talks about the difference between the two. Focusing on the fact that they played catch sort of doesn't encompass the main point of it. I think there's some sort of like this comic relief that comes out of the interruption of his thinking about how different she was from the real person, of his thought process when he has to catch this ball that she just randomly throws his way. And he thinks about her as a playmate rather than a crush after all. So this doesn't get to the heart of the matter here, and that's why D is the best answer. I hope that helps with this problem, and happy prepping.